All right, let's talk about the upgrades of the track, or what you can share with what's happening here in the off season.
Yeah, so we have some small upgrades that we are improving with speakers in the facility. We already have new speakers that we put in a couple of years ago, but we're upgrading those that are on the general admission side and taking them and putting them into the paddock area, hopefully, and then upgrading the ones in the general admission. Just better quality speakers, some new lighting upgrades, putting up some new billboards, which is a crazy problem to think that we have, is we don't have enough
that you need more
advertising
space.
billboard
That's
space.
an awesome problem to have.
So we're putting up new billboards, and that's kind of like a tough topic. Like for myself, I dislike over advertising to a degree, and the billboards is great now because we're putting up bigger ones. So it's like, okay, we don't need to over advertise and put it like on the track and grass and all that just on the board. So we're stuck with that, and those are going to be awesome. We put one up this past year, the Manafort Brothers and Tick Mike one. It looked great. It was a lot easier to read. And we have some other ones that we can't really talk about just yet, but we'll be getting those done. And we just got to keep improving everything. It's a lot of minor things, and that's what I think separates our facility, is that we know it's never perfect, and we got to keep upgrading everything. Like you could be better no matter whatever your business is. You're never perfect. You can be better. You can always keep improving. That's what we have to do every winter.
It's funny that you say that about the billboards, because like, remember when we first started the podcast, Dig, and we were like, well, we don't want to have too many sponsored segments. People aren't going to just turn in to watch a commercial, right?
Right.
And now it's like we found a nice balance where we've been able to create segments and keep our sponsors happy, and with a lot more than we ever envisioned, right? We started with like 3.
Right.
I mean, there's even like cheeky shit that just kind of happens naturally, like the skate it thing. I mean, we didn't like intentionally come up with that. That just sort of happened.
Yeah, right.
And there's like a good happy medium with sponsor. Like I always think about, I went to a Yard Goats game. This was a couple of years ago, and you sit in the stands, you can't watch the game because you're so distracted by all the different ads everywhere. Like the foul pole has an ad, the cup holders have ads, the back of the seat in front of you has an ad. And it's like, okay, did they just hit the ball, or is it a strike? Like I totally missed it because I just saw the other ad flashing across the screen.
That's kind of how I feel when they hit the white and cup, and it's like the white flag brought to you by Credit One Bank, and like the whole top third of the banner is just
you miss half
that's
the race.
like, all right, come on.
Right.
I like to focus on our product and use the billboards as the advertising. Maybe we'll have something on the stream, something like that. But like the product is what sells this tickets and the seats. Like if it's a great product, you don't have to worry about having these sponsors. I mean, it's great to have the sponsors, don't get me wrong, in any degree, but we worry about our product mostly.
Yeah, for sure.
What is like the typical day for like Dave Arute? I mean, when you show up at the track, like, I mean, what do you do day to day? I know you're the GM, right?
Yes, I'm labeled as the GM, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like your typical day to day, is it on the phone all day? Are you out on the machines?
No. I'm not a phone guy. Like I have an office. I used to do a lot of the
I have those 3.
like design work. I used to do a lot of the design work for ads and stuff, but ever since Rob came on, he does all of that now. I kind of just ran out of time to do that type of stuff. I enjoy doing designs. Like I always wanted to try to do my own shirt design, but it just so much time goes into that because I'm out on the property. Like I am the one the doer, I guess you could say. Like I'm the guy that turns the water on, shuts it off, cleans it out, takes care of all the property. My dad also does a lot. Cleans the track off every single week. Like there's no rubber. Every week, every Monday morning, I clean off the track. The rubber, pick up the material, any metal that's on the track, mow the. I'm just hands on, whatever needs to be done.
You're the guy that mows the grass every week?
Every week.
You're painting lines too, right?
Lines,
wow.
Like,
how long does it take you to mow the grass, by the way?
The infield takes me 3 hours.
Yeah.
On as long as everything goes well. Like
I remember when Foster ran the Speedbowl, he was like, hey, I know you used to do lawns. He's like, Bruce just brought this mower. Can you come down here? You want to mow the infield? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. That sounds kind of neat. I'll go do that. And it took me like 3.5 hours. I was like, oh, shit.
It takes a while.
I don't know if I'm doing this for free again.
Did you drop any lines in it?
Oh, I tried, but it was, the mower was old school, dude.
Like I gave up on the parking lot because it takes me 6 hours. Like I don't have the time to sit down for 6 hours and just do the same thing over and over. It's never like I don't have a routine every day at the Speedway. Like, it's not like, oh, Monday morning I have to get this done. It's like, oh, if this pipe just burst, that's top of the line now. Like, I got to get that
You're
done.
constantly reprioritizing.
It's always something different going on. That's why I started the YouTube channel, because everyone would ask me, like, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, it's not really like one thing. It's kind of just very wide variety. I think Rob
yeah, I'm kind of there too.
Since he's been working there, probably like before it was like, oh, what do you even do? And now it's like, well, what do you not do? Like the other day I had my computer apart on my desk to fix it. I had no clue what I'm doing. Like, I had my full blown computer on my desk, and because we got hit by lightning, and it burnt up a lot of our equipment, and my computer was the last thing not to get fixed. And there was no one else to do it. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll be the guy to take it apart and figure it out. And just like whatever needs to be done, that's what I do. What
about like not that I want to get too deep into stuff, but like when you guys have to close on like a potential big deal for like a sponsor, let's just say it's the first time you met Monaco, right? And they're going to bring trucks and do all this. Are you heavily involved in the sit down with like a Dave and Mike and them, or is that part of your gig too?
Yeah, it's definitely part of it. I'm not as heavily involved in that as my brother is. My brother does a lot of the discussing with sponsors, events. He's more of the phone call, emailing, talking to people, dealing with insurance. My mom still does all of the insurance, all the payroll, everything like that, answering the phones. So it's like we're all still involved. It's a family business.
Yeah.
End of the day, when a new sponsor comes aboard, we don't have sit-down meetings.
Yep.
And yell down the hall to Dad and Paul and, like, oh, you guys good with this? Yeah, we're good. And like that's the discussion. Right. But like with Monaco, like that's a sponsor that I am closely related to. They're great friends. So I deal a lot more with them than my brother does or my parents. Yeah. But it's just per sponsor.
Well, I've known you guys had like Napa forever.
Yep.
Right? Like they'd been a mainstay. I mean, you think of Stafford, you think of Napa, right? Forever.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just a relationship that seems like
that one was crazy. We actually went to like corporate Napa when it was in Middletown and did a presentation. And that was when probably 12 years ago now. And like I did the presentation. I'm like, oh, this is like crazy. Like I'm in front of these.
They made you do it?
Wow. That was before Paul was like heavily involved.
Right.
So like back then, I'm like, let's put it together a PowerPoint and like doing this. And, like,
that's so awesome.
The first logo I ever made, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like in front, it was like corporate Napa,
right?
Not like Atlanta Napa, but the ones in Middletown is still what were the big wigs. And I'm like, I am sweating my butt up here. Like, hopefully they say yes. Like, but no, it's like it's just still a family business. We're all heavily involved in everything. I am more of the hands-on for the property.
Right.
I had a lot of help this year with, luckily with Matt Martell, who also races street stocks.
Yep.
He came in and helped with the weed whacking and all that, because it's just impossible to keep up with it.
Right.
Like every time you finish it, you just got to restart. So
I
had a lot of help this year with that, but I'm just hands-on, a little bit of everything. Paul does a lot more of the communications with sponsors and new events, especially like the Formula Drift coming this year, Tour of Destruction, like dealing with all the contracts, there's a lot of paperwork.
Right.
What is it like when you guys are closing after a Friday night?
Oh man. Well, it depends on how the night went. That's if I've wrecked, I'm pretty miserable. And my dad's miserable because of me wrecking. But then we'll all just check in with everyone. We used to do like everyone would meet after the event, like race control, tech and all that. But now it's kind of like Paul's been up in race control since he broke his hand. So he sees all that live, helps them out with that and answers any questions, sees any problems that we have to fix. He'll go down to tech. We'll both go down to tech, just make sure everything's good, walk back up, and it'll be like talking about the whole day over again, even though we all experienced it, just from different views.
Right.
So it's like, oh, something happened at the general admission gate, like someone tripped over something, or there's a big problem because someone couldn't go in the pits because they cut off their armband and they didn't know they had to leave it on. Like crazy things like that. Just we talk it all out, and it'll be like 1 o'clock. Like, okay, we gotta go. Like, we got Saturday. We're back there 6 a.m. Saturday. So it's like, it depends on how the night goes. If there's major problems, we'll be there 1:30. But if it's all good and everyone's happy, it'll be a quick night. Maybe we'll leave by midnight, depending on if we have an event the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed, and I told you this when I went to the to use the bathrooms up near, like, behind the old banquet hall.
Yep.
And this guy had his fire suit on and was pulling beer out of the cooler to go, I'm assuming, to bring it, or it was a keg or whatever, to bring over to the double hook. And I just thought, well, you don't even, like, punch out from operations while you're racing.
No. Well, you know, that was one of my questions is like.
But his reason was, I can't stand still. I had to go do something. I figured I'd go help him out.
Like if the car's in good shape, like I didn't wreck it in the heat race, right? We're not wrenching on it real hard. I can't just sit there in the trailer and be like, oh, I'm not going to talk to anyone. Like, I need to go see if anyone needs help. Like, even back when we had the guardrail, like, I would jump out on track if the rail needed to be fixed, and I'm in a fire suit and torching the guardrail, fixing it, because that downtime is holding up the whole show.
Right.
I want to make sure that's done and we're back up and running. It's the same thing with the keg. Like, I must not have replaced that keg during the week, so it's on me.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that's going to move it. So I make sure no beer gets stopped flowing. Like, that's part of our main income. So it's like, if we don't have that going.
It's just just in terms of work ethic, you know, like in Diego, I know me and you know this as well, but when your employees see that from you in a fire suit on race night, you can expect them to understand, like, they need to bring their A game too.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I think what happens is they respect you
a
hell of a lot more.
Right.
Like, if he's getting down like that, I should be getting down.
It goes back to when you asked me about what I do during the week, right?
Yeah.
It's like a toilet clogs on a Friday night. Who do you think they call? It's me.
Right.
If I'm in the car, it's like, okay, just wait till I pull off the track. Let me just tell my crew, like, oh, car was tight, loosen it up. I'm the one that's going elbow deep into the toilet, unfortunately. And, like, I've had to purchase new fire suits because, like, it gets bad. And
right.
No fixing it. It's just part of, I guess, how my parents brought us up. Like, our work ethics, like, we make sure we got the best product and do whatever we have to do to make it the best. So all the fans in the stands, the people in the pit area, don't see a flaw. It's like they walk in and it's as perfect as it can be, and hopefully they can enjoy the night and come back the following week.
So you say you usually get out of there somewhere between, like, midnight or 1:30, depending. What time do you usually show up there on a Friday?
Friday mornings, I try to get there at like 6:30.
Wow.
Yeah, then that I kind of have a routine. Like, I hope on Fridays, like, everything's done. Like, I don't want to have to mow a piece of grass on Friday because I try to wear something nicer than my weekly work clothes. And so I'm not covered in toilet and all that. And it's just like put the signage up for the ticket booth, because we change that every week for pricing, and make sure the beer is stocked, like all the cleaner items of work, getting the track ready, and just making sure that the track's as spotless as it can be, like, from every point of the facility.
6:30, that's a lot earlier than I thought you were going to say. That's impressive.
Yeah.
What's that, an 18-hour day?
It gets long, especially during the summer. But the thing is, like, it's so cliche. It's like, if you like what you do, it's not bad, right?
I get that for
you
sure.
Enjoy it. And, like, I thrive on those, like, 4-day event weekends. Like, yes, I'm there at 6:30, like the Cletus day. We have the Wednesday show there at 6:30. There till midnight to clean up, there at 6:30 again to get flipped over for the Cletus event. And it's like I'm there 24/7. I mean, unfortunately, my family, my wife isn't the most fond of that, but she understands because she's in the business as well.
Right.
6:30 start for Fridays on Fastball. I mean, we ended at the same time, but like 6:30, dude. I mean, that's you're there for like 5 hours before I am.
Sometimes people like walk by my pit stall on a Friday. They're like, "Oh, you look wore out." I'm like, "I am wore out." And it's like I go sit in the car, like racing wise, like it's fine, like adrenaline's rushing, it's good. But like sitting out back, like I'll just fall asleep. Like that's the one time I'm sitting still in the seat. Like you got a comfy seat, it's comfy, like you're good. And one time I've totally missed pulling out on track. Like luckily someone revved their engine up next to me or something. And I woke up, I'm like, oh shoot, like we're up, like let's go.
Yeah.